Mike Roper. I'm the founder of Ghost Tour Spartanburg. I take people out on the Main Street trolley and show them the places here in Spartanburg that are haunted by a variety of ghosts, apparitions, and all sorts of spooks. This tour is based on actual happenings. We go to places that really do have a history of being haunted.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ghost Tour Spartanburg on the Main Street Trolley. My name is Mike Roper. I am the founder of Ghost Tour Spartanburg. Sit back here and relax on the Main Street Trolley as we show you the places here in Spartanburg that are haunted by a variety of ghosts, apparitions, and other supernatural activity. First of all, I have to give you a little history of this ghost tour. We did not just find a bunch of spooky stories and some neat old buildings and decide to make a tour. All of the stories I'm going to tell you tonight are true. They have been researched using police records, newspaper archives, eyewitness interviews, and a variety of other types of historical documents and information to verify these stories. Now, first of all, you notice the train. I said that was a special effect. Well, Spartanburg is called the hub city for a reason. Back in its heyday, over 100 trains a day would come through Spartanburg. Now, with all these train tracks and going through all these neighborhoods and across all these streets, it's only reasonable that there would be accidents involving the train. Now, it seems like any time you do have a set of train tracks, there's always a ghost associated with them, and supposedly it's a ghost that rolls up and down the train tracks carrying a line of some sort, and they're always looking for their severed head. Okay, it's never a leg or a hand, it's always a head for some reason. Anyway, Spartanburg has one too. His name is Booger Jim. He supposedly is the ghost of a man whose head was severed back here at the Arch Street crossing, about 2/10 of a mile that way. And supposedly his head was never found, and so his ghost roams up and down these tracks at night looking for his lost head. He's carrying a ladder. Now, this ghost has actually been seen by a number of people who work late at night or who are getting off on second shift and coming home. It's been described as a blue light that moves silently up and down these tracks, and it shakes and moves as if someone's walking carrying a flashlight. Now, this story, believe it or not, is true. In 1932, the headless body of a man was found at the Arch Street train crossing, and his head was never found. Now, the police theorized that it was because the train had cut his head off and that either animals or insects had done away with the rest of the head. So his body was identified using scars and tattoos, and he was buried here in a local churchyard, but his head was never found. Supposedly, if you see this ghost and he approaches you, he's trying to take your head. Now, kind of a weird story there is that over the last 23 years, there's been 20 deaths here on the train tracks from people being struck by trains. The odd thing about that is out of those deaths, 18 of them were people who had their heads severed. So it's kind of an odd thing there. Maybe it's a coincidence, maybe not. Anyway, if that is a ghost searching up and down the train tracks, you know what that means? Sometimes even in death you can't get ahead.